Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and thanks for being here. Today we are making this bubbly and delicious Nigerian fish stew. This one has a lot of flavor. It is so good, and guys, I know you are going to love this one. So without much ado, let's get right into this recipe. These are the vegetables we're going to need for this Nigerian stew. We'll need some tomatoes on the vine. This is very juicy and it's really good for Nigerian stew. We're going to combine it with Roma tomatoes, which is also delicious as well. This combination is so good. We're also going to use our purple onions. This is non-negotiable. We're going to need our red bell peppers. They are sweet, and so because they are sweet, I like to add a lot of habaneros and chili peppers. Now guys, these chili peppers are needed because you want to balance the sweetness in the dish. You don't want it to be too sweet because these bell peppers are very sweet. So I add these chili peppers so that they can add some bitterness to the stew. Now don't leave this out, guys. Now we are going to steam this in the oven. We are not roasting it in the oven. We are just steaming it. So we don't want them to burn or anything. Just like you steam your vegetables in the on the stove in the pot, or just steaming this in the oven. I'm going to cut them into small sizes first so that they steam faster. Now I like to cut them into small sizes because it's easier for me to blend as well. But you can, steam them whole if you want, but this is a better option because it just makes everything easier for you. I also cut the bell peppers as well to small sizes. Now we're going to leave out the habaneros and the chili peppers. They don't need to be cut. Now when I'm done cutting all of these, I'm going to add in about 1/4 cup of olive oil. This helps the steaming of the vegetables in the oven. It's really good and it gives it a good texture and makes it easier to blend when you're ready. And I'm going to distribute dry herbs onto all of these vegetables. Now I'm going to put all of this measurement in the caption. I have here rosemary, I have thyme, then I'm going to add in some oregano. And I'm going to mix all of this together to make sure all of it is combined. Now I am using 2 baking dishes because one of them is going to be too full if I use one, so I decided to use 2, but you can use 1 large baking dish if you have. It's totally fine. I'm going to cover this with foil. And I'm going to allow this to bake in the oven for about 1 hour or so, or 45 minutes. Now here I have some chili peppers, some dry chili peppers, or tatashe, however you call it. These have seeds in them. I'm going to take out the seed and we're going to soak this in hot water. Now after taking out all of the seed, we're just going to toss the seed. And then we are going to put hot water in it. Now if you like, you can use normal temperature water, room temperature water. Just make sure you do this early enough before you start prepping so that it will be really soft. Now I'm going to cover this up and I'll set it aside. Now here we have the fish I'm going to be using for this fish based recipe. I have some fried fish and some oven dried fish. Now I have some oven dried mackerel fish. This is the way I like to use mackerel for stews. It is really good. So oven dry your mackerel. I also have here Rohu. This is Rohu fish. It's really delicious, guys. I don't know if you know this fish, but I've fallen in love with it. It has a really firm skin. I usually fry it, so I fried this one. It's really good when fried for stews. Now this is tilapia. I oven dry this. This is how I usually use my tilapia fish. I oven dry it. It's very great for stews. Now vegetables are out of the oven. Still really hot, but we're going to put this into the blender and we're going to blend this into a smooth consistency. Make sure you get everything into the blender, all of the oil and the seasoning. Make sure it's blended into a smooth consistency, and this is how it will look. I'm going to blend the peppers as well. See how it's soft and just easy to blend. That's one reason why I like to steam my peppers in the oven. And you can do it on the stove, whatever you want. Now it's ready. Let's make the stew. To my pot, I'm going to add in about 1.5 cups of oil. And then I'm going to add in some chopped onions. I'm going to let this saute for a little bit. Then I'm going to add in our blended vegetables immediately. Now it's splashing, so I'm trying to do it gently. Now immediately you add in the blended vegetables. You're going to add in tomato paste. And make sure you try to mix all of the tomato paste into that stew. We don't want lumps in there. It takes a while to get all of them. Now see, I found one. So you know, when you're sure you have found all of the lumps there, mix really well. And then you want to add in your seasoning. I'm adding in salt, curry powder and chicken bouillon. I'll mix everything together and cover this for about 8 to 10 minutes. Now I'll come back after 8 to 10 minutes and make sure I mix really well to make sure all of that tomato paste is mixed properly. Reduce the heat if it's splashing. Now at this point, I'm going to add in some more oil, about 1/2 cup. This is how I control the amount of oil I put in to my stew, because sometimes when you put it from the beginning, you don't know if it's going to be too much. So I'm going to cover this up for 10 minutes. And after 10 minutes, at this point, I'm going to add in my meat stock. Now this is my homemade meat stock. I made it from goat meat legs. Now guys, you need to check out this recipe. I'm going to put the link in the description box. This meat stock is flavorful, guys. You need to have this one. So add in your meat stock at this point. If you have some already made homemade meat stock, that's fine, but you need to try out this recipe. See the link in my description. Now we're going to mix everything together, taste to make sure everything is tasting properly and everything is good, salt and seasoning, and you cover this for another 10 minutes. Now after 10 minutes, I have reached my desired consistency. This is how I like my stews to be. Now, of course, you want to leave it for more. If you want it to dry up some more, great. But this is how I want it to be. I'm going to add in the fish at this point. I'm trying to get everything down there because there's a lot of fish. Now I'm going to just try to mix with my wooden spoon. Now I am not mixing it too much because I don't want this to break. I also sometimes shake the pot like this. It makes everything settle down properly. And then I'm going to cover this for about 5 minutes. We don't want the fish to break, so we don't want to leave it for too long. And guys, our Nigerian fish stew is ready. So I'm going to just mix a little bit. And guys, this is it. You can eat this with white rice, get some mackerel, make eba, make any swallow you like, and enjoy. I hope you love this one. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And thanks for being here once again. Enjoy.